Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going on a trip. Today, come with me on a Mérida English Library house tour. Check out their website. If you're in town, please check them out. We had a wonderful time. So what you're seeing now are pictures of the people that gathered. We had a very nice turnout. The grounds there are absolutely mesmerizing, very peaceful. It was a good temperature that morning. Pardon me, and the people came out. We do get started a bit early, right around 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. We asked that everybody meet there at 9:30, or they asked that everybody meet there at 9:30. But I tell you, it was unbelievable. So I have pictures coming up of all of the houses that we toured. We went to 3 of the 18th century homes in Merida, Yucatan Central area. A payphone, can you believe it? Yes, a payphone. And the buildings that you are looking at are beautiful. I love the colors here in Merida. Beautiful skyline here in Merida. Just a wonderful breezy walk that morning. It's been cold here, y'all. I mean, it got down pretty low over the last week. Your girl had to put on layers. Here you see people put in an apartment or building a house. Pass by that often. Here, unlike the States, you have Clark Construction and all of these different construction companies. I'm telling you, the locals build here. I've heard a lot of people say it's dirty. Let's point out that mold up there. It is definitely from this salt in the air, and the salt in the air is great on joint pain. Shout out to Dee walking there that you see. She works there on Wednesdays and works with the tour people, giving guides and everything. It's wonderful. Ruins that you saw a few minutes ago of an abandoned building. Want to give a shout out to the lady from House Hunters. So she also joined us on our tour. So here we go. It's video from here on out, guys. I am not going to talk through this. I'm going to let you enjoy these wonderful tours. Again, it's 3 homes. At the beginning of every tour, the guide comes out and explains to us when it was built, how it was built, and all of the pertinent information regarding that particular property. Now, what I will tell you all is that there are people from the States, pardon me, who have put some money together and bought some of these properties in Central, these 18th century homes. I like this particular picture to the left, and you will see a frontal of that soon, where I found out that the original spelling, there it is, of Belize is Belize. How about that? Guatemala, Belize. So a lot of the furniture in these homes are 18th century, and they've also been renovated. This particular area, I like where you walk up. There is nothing up there, the guide said, except the skyline and the stairs end. However, in some of these homes, I have left it up to you to come see it. I did not go upstairs. Sister girl was wild from this walking. Get your shoes ready because there is a little bit of a distance to walk. However, well worth it. We could be looking at bedding from the 18th century. Definitely the colors. Oops, excuse me. The colors of the home speak volumes to the era in which it was built. Also, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe if you're enjoying what you're looking at. We have a lot more to go. This is just the first home. Restroom area, and so much to these homes behind these little bitty doors. So I do have a part in here near the end where I show you how these doors look. Little bitty doors, awesome paintings. And behind them is an atrium, and just look, the parking inside of the home. How about that? And an atrium, and the doors are from top to bottom. A lot of Mayan and Aztec inspired art that they have preserved. The guide there is always available to ask questions. And I would say this is on my top 10 to do, and I may make that for you guys a top 10 to do list in Mérida. Absolutely beautiful. I will say also that speaking of these homes, so we were talking about how a lot of the people, quote unquote people from Canada, and one of the guys, Dee, thank you for this information, was explaining to me that a lot of these people get together from the States, absolutely wonderful paintings, and they get together and they buy these properties and rent them out as Airbnbs and also rent them out monthly. They do retain ownership for preservation of the property. The tour guide Dee also explained to me that a lot of these properties inspired locals to renovate their homes. So to my understanding, at one point, Centro in Merida, Yucatan was kind of run down. It wasn't well kept. A lot of the properties had become dilapidated and vacant. So a group of quote unquote people came in and renovated these properties. The locals caught key of this and they started renovating their homes as well, and thus Merida started to thrive and all these properties were renovated, refurbished, and see, one thing you got to know about here, they don't throw away anything. So all the furniture will go to a reupholstery places where they will, bring them up to date. There's your washer and dryer inside of the unit. Sorry for the glare. Just trying to get everything in because it was a lot. I tell you guys, it was a lot. So for those who have questions, do we have washer and dryers? Yes, indeed, we do. Although a lot of people just have washers, because of the heat, there is a high utilization of clotheslines here. So people will have washers only and hang their clothes out to dry. I also want to give a shout out to another tour guide, a gentleman. He recognized me from YouTube, and I just want to give a shout out to him. I don't know his name, but I want to thank him for all the love. And here he is. He was to the right. All the love and the support. I appreciate you viewing. As far as the furniture goes in some of these places too, it's not that it's dirty. It is just antique and the fabric is a little worn. So don't think that these furniture or the furnishings in these homes are old at all or dirty. They may be old, however, they are just 18th century. So here we are going to the second home. As you can see, the doors are teeny tiny, right? And behind it is just a plethora of exciting decor and preserved. Look at that. The preservation of the property is amazing. And as I mentioned at the beginning of each tour, we do get a short tutorial of exactly where we are. The owner of the home usually is present, and they give us a little background and history about these beautiful homes. Now, guys, could you imagine walking into your house and seeing that every day? So when you have your tour, you get to go up there and look in all those rooms. Also, to note about the art that is visual on these walls, in Centro, the vendors are out and they do sell a lot of the Mayan and Aztec and Spanish inspired art there at very reasonable prices. You can see the lady there taking a picture. It's just amazing. They do this artwork themselves. As most things in Mérida, 99% of the things are, made, custom made, handmade, hand woven, and hand given. So you have to go down to Centro to get, they make beautiful purses and bags and things like that. Just absolutely fantastic. The door from the top of all the way down to the bottom to the floor, all the way top of the ceiling to the floor almost. The doors are massive. And I will also say that this video really doesn't do it any justice. Albeit beautiful, it's so hard to capture the magnitude of these spaces. They are huge. And yet that minimalism that we talk about, non-cluttered. In the States we have a tendency to put little trinkets on tables and decorate things. Here it is clean, the surfaces are clear, and it just makes for some really simple, good living. What do they say? An uncluttered mind, an uncluttered house. They are into sculptures and art here. Any type of craft work, as we say. Absolutely fantastic. Also to note, ceiling fans are the norm. Most houses have them, if not all. And please note that not every home has a stove, meaning an oven. It has a stove top, however, not an oven. It gets so hot here. There's not a lot of baking going on, y'all. So a lot of places just have the 4-eye glass stove top and no oven. And you can just go to the bakery and get your goods or have them delivered. The properties here in Mérida are also very well maintained. Gardeners frequent all establishments, whether it be business or commercial or resident, and they are very keen on gardening, although they do let some things grow wild like bamboo and just do clippings. And also snake plants are very popular here. In the cases of mold, most times it's disinfected and repainted. Except for outside, a lot of times they just let it go. Because as soon as you paint it, it comes back because of the salt water. The stairs in this home was absolutely magnificent. Also, a lot of these homes have haciendas, so you have the main house, bedrooms, indoor, outdoor living. This is what we mean when we say indoor, outdoor living. Definitely space inside of your home where you may have an open ceiling. Unlike the States where we may have the sunlight? Oh no. Open ceiling, yes. And the hacienda in the rear of the property. It's a beautiful pool. Another Mayan Aztec inspired sculpture. And these are your haciendas in the rear. This one had 2 bedrooms that were open. That door in the middle was locked. However, I don't know if that was a closet, storage, facility or storage area, or if it was another room. Who knows? However, the 2 rooms were open, and those are of good size. And I'm telling you, man, they rent this space out and do Airbnbs, or you can also have retreats. Also, as you guys know, most homes come with pools. I love the palm trees inside of the property opposed to outside the wall. A lot of properties, most property also have walls, or they call Mérida the city of walls. So most property have walls around them. These are the staircase that I was talking about. Just absolutely amazing. I did not make the trek. I left that for you all to do. So when you come and you visit, check out what's going on upstairs. I came to understand that there is just a wonderful things going on up there as far as art and the whole decor. Now, these are the doors I was talking about. Behind these little doors are all of this atrium and these bedrooms. That is the actual door that we came out of this last place. Even places like this can be a little confusing. You never know what's behind them. They're not revealing. I want to give a shout out to Dee for the Mérida and the Mérida English Library for the tour. My girls going on the tour. Of course, we had to go out and get something to eat, so I highly recommend Hennessy's Irish Pub. They have some really good Asian wings, beet salad, good papas, Also, after that, we went over Miss D's home, which she just sold. Congratulations. Just some pictures from her home, which is also on the tour if you come and see it. Now we're going to move into just a little bit of something I want to leave you with. Many of you wrote about the isolation video that I did and said you like spending time by yourself. So I just wanted to let you know there is a difference between introversion, isolation. Introversion is good. Loneliness, which we all experience from time to time. All of these things have different connotations. Depression, I've been there as well, part of the PTSD phases of my life. And then you also have alone time where you just want to go out by yourself and have a good time. So these, and ambiversion, that's right. That's what I am. Ambivert, I found out I am. Inside and outside at the same time. So just look into those different modes of being and different things, and know the difference between just being an introvert when you like things or time by yourself, and then of course being isolated, which isn't healthy sometimes, right? Leads to the depression, to the PTSD, to the feelings of loneliness. And know the signs of these things coming on, of these experiences that you may have. You may be able to detect something early and get the help you need, whether it be through metaphysical experiences, pharmaceutical experiences, or just having a good therapy session and a good friend to talk to. So thank you for hanging with a girl today at the Mérida English Library. I will be bringing you more content out here in Mérida, things to do. I think I will do those top 10 things to do in Mérida. So when you come here on your visit, you have something to do and somewhere to go. So until next time, peace.